Hey everybody, this is Shake and Bake from shakespub.net. I'm back on Days of War. You guys know I did another video on Days of War Kickstarter. This is a World War II shooter, kind of came out of the blue. We had Battalion 1944, now we got Days of War. Awesome information to share with you guys. Enough, in my mind, that's going to convince me now to invest in this game. I am going to get it, try to get into the pre-alpha, and hopefully I'm going to convince Hobbs from the bunker to get in as well. But let's check out how they're doing there. 41,000, 20 days ago. I think they're going to make it, and I think they're really going to make it with the latest news. So let's check that out. So we're going to get in here. I'm going to show you a couple things first. I'm going to show you the meat and potatoes of this update that is really awesome. First thing, there's a lot of feedback from myself included. We talked about movement speed and recoil, right? And so let's look at this, what they said. We plan on reducing movement speed by 25 to 50% for our initial alpha test. That's awesome. Recoil is a little more nuanced, but suffice to say, there will be a lot more kick than what you currently see. So that's great news. They've already listened to the community. I think most people that are into this genre and that are going to be looking into getting like competitive play, they don't want this high speed stuff. They want some slow, methodical, tactical with bursts of excitement also sprinkled in, of course. Speaking of recoil, they got some weapons they're going to show us. Rifle, M1 Grand, Car 98, SMG, we got Thompson MP40, auto rifle, we got the Bar, and it should be the STG 44 for the Germans. Sniper, Scoped Springfield, Scoped Car 98, MG M1919, MG 42. One thing I want to point out with that already from the videos we saw, it looks like you actually can mount the bipods on structures, sandbags, I'm guessing windows as well. That's going to be epic. Rockets, we got the Bazooka M1 Carbine and the Panzerschreck M172. Miscellaneous, we got pistol, knife, and grenade, and that's just a start, but that's a great start. But let me show you the real meat of this announcement. It is epic, and I would have never expected this, and that is a whole building system they're going to add to this game. So let's scroll down here. According to the creator of Driven Arts, they responded to a comment here. One is you can use this on console, similar to Fallout 4. Also, it says this is only 2 days of work, what you're about to see here. So that's a pretty impressive right there. They got a long way to go, but they plan on, they said we have the free flight and textures planned soon with textures, terrain modify, terraforming paths down the road. And I think this one, the terrain modification, to be able to sculpt that terrain is critical for this editor to be successful. So to hear that they're going in that direction is epic. I cannot wait to jump in there and make some maps with the rest of the community. Some just for fun, but maybe some actually, there's competitions maybe, and your map may get on an official server. I think that would be an awesome thing for them to do as well. So let's check out the video here. There is no sound in this video, so I'll add some beautiful sound in the background as we watch this. I'll skip a little bit through it because you guys can kind of watch this on your own. But this is, again, 2 days of work. Very impressive on the Unreal Engine 4. I can't think of another World War II or even World War I shooter that gave you a map editor. The only other one I can think of is Red Orchestra 2, but that's SDK, definitely more technical and difficult. I made a map in there, it took me like 5 months. This is going to be in-game, similar to what you see in like Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4. Also, again, like they mentioned, Fallout 4, real simple to use. And just looking at it here, you can see left side, you kind of pick your the area of items you want, whether it's a wall, structure, support, props, and then the bottom it gives you all those items in there. This is all subject to change. This is kind of probably just placeholders as they figure out, will this work in game? And it looks like they figure out they can, and they're going to go with it. I think this is going to be really popular. I think just for people screwing around making fun, stupid maps. I think for those that really want to recreate a battle area, or just an epic place to have a fight at, I think it's going to be really good. The other thing I hope that we can do is control time of day, which I'm sure we can. Also weather. I'd love to add like a rainstorm or something, or snow. I think that would be good as well. And also, you know, obviously set game modes for your map. You know, in Red Orchestra 2, you could set, you know, one game mode, multiple game modes, depending on how you set it up. Hopefully that's the same as game. I'm guessing it's going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be similar to like Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4. You could set different game modes within your map based on what resources you placed in there. So you can see they're going through building the structure. Let's skip ahead a little bit here. Because like I said, you guys can watch this on your own. I'll get it more towards the end here. And you can see, I mean, in just a couple minutes, they got a pretty epic looking objective right there. I mean, they got the house, telephone poles. They got some tank traps there, tank barriers, armor barriers. The props here, he's going to throw a tank in. And what's really nice to see is there's already a lot of props already in there. And that's after 2 days. I'm telling you, this decision to add in a map editor was brilliant, in my opinion. I'd love to hear your thoughts below. What do you think? I think this will separate this game from maybe like Battalion 1944 if they don't have plans to include that in the game. Because I really think people enjoy making these maps. I know I do. So I think that was a great decision. So basically reducing that, adjusting recoil, but drastically 50% again on movement speed. I think it was a great decision as well. And
hello and welcome to War.
Oh, I don't know what that was. And also, let's check out how they're doing here. 41,000 guys swing by there. I'm gonna make my pledge, and I'm also gonna start talking about this, Hobbs and I, on the Bunker Show, which is on our Twitch channel every Friday, 8 o'clock. And basically all we do is we either play World War II and World War I games, and we talk about ones that are in develop, i.e. Days of War, Traction Wars, Battalion 1944, and whatever else might be out there. We may throw in Red Orchestra or the Tripwire's new Vietnam game. That just might have to get thrown in there because it looks epic. So great to see, guys. Cheers, peace. Share your comments below. What do you think about this latest news? And are you going to back it? Let me know below. Do a shout out if you're going to back this. Cheers, peace, guys. And I'll see you in the gaming world.